And heart used in Quran, like I don't know how many times, but used, right? The problem is that we don't have deep knowledge, that we don't have knowledge, and if you don't have knowledge, then it's difficult to talk about religion, because if you say something,
Yes,
then
if you want to
they,
learn knowledge, how they want to learn, and you exactly apart from the religion.
yeah, and if you say something like outside of that, then like you are a kafir, or like, yeah, I did a mistake, I'm sorry, acknowledge me, like teach me, give me some good things, like I want to learn, that's what I'm talking about. So they says like, um, it's the heart, right? And until now, the heart was just a pumping organ. They say blood come to one portion and it press to another portion, and from there it goes to the blood. It's a pumping organ, right? Nothing more. But recently, let's say, I don't know how many months ago, they discovered that no, it's not true. Heart have some cells, some part, some neuron, which carry memory, which carry the information, which carry the deep feeling things, and that's why they.
Yeah, this is, I think it's connected. Like you pump, okay, this regular way to pump. But when you think about something, and it will be like pumping more, pumping less,
So yeah,
this connected. Yeah.
they say this, like, no, heart is not only, there is like a small portion of, let's say, kind of brain, which is connected, which is in heart, right? Some cells, some cells of, like we have here nerve, right, neuron, the small cells which carry information. They said that we have that in heart, and that's why like all those poets, like poetry, like also some poets say something before the creation of something, right? Also Shakespeare, they say, like one of the genius poet, like he says something in poetry, nobody understand, like what does that mean, and what does this mean, and then later on people discover it, right? Even about technology, he said in his poetry. So they were like, that's why all the poet and all those scholars and all those people, that they're talking about that heart, they're not talking about mind, when it comes to feeling and all those
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's like,
Yeah,
yeah. I
they
think
know
everywhere it's like,
my heart, my mera dil, my heart is,
yeah, that's
why, because and also nowadays people say like my heart wants something else and my
my
mind
mind
wants
want to
something
different. Yeah,
else.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
So all those clues, like university,
Sometimes they say don't listen to heart, listen.
listen your mind, and sometimes they say don't listen your mind, listen your heart.
Yeah,
So that's the thing, and they say like heart is more responsible for the feeling, and like more generic things like human things, and mind is more responsible for calculation, for storing information, for tactics, for all those things. So until now, even I was in college, I didn't get like a single things that heart stores the information and blah blah blah. And recent study that showed like, yeah, it has some cells that they store memory and they contribute in feeling and they do all those stuff.
there is a one other thing. The things come my mind always.
Wait, what King versus? You mean soul, not heart? Soul and heart kind of the same thing if you deep down, but heart people see, soul people don't see. That's the thing. That if your soul is upset, then you feel that this upset feeling in your heart as well. My chat asked like, you mean soul,
Yeah,
not
so
heart?
yeah, that's true. But yeah, we with like this word, yeah, probably is soul, but it's still connected with
It's
the heart.
kind of same.
The same
I
kind,
mean,
yeah, yeah, but different
maybe
word.
soul inside,
Expression is
stay
different
inside
word.
it. Yeah, you use with your soul. Best viewers on
The soul is not
streamer.com.
like from your mind, so you're still the part of there, right?
Mm-hmm. You mean rational thoughts and emotional thoughts? Yeah, I mean, all the like maximum the emotion, all these things they say it's come from the heart.
So Jeremy, the one more question is like, in our religion says, the only Muslims can go to the heaven
Mm-hmm.
because they are Muslim. Like you go to the whatever you done, and the process after all this process, and one day you will go to heaven. How much you are a bad person, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least you believe in God, like Muslim, the God Allah, and then you go heaven. But there is like they tell the other religion who does believe the Christian or the Hinduism or different other religion, they never get in heaven. That's true. Our Islam said. So my question is, we don't decide which religion we belongs to because we born
Mm-hmm.
those family. So we didn't choose the religion.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, and the God said there is only one creation who He love more the human, right?
What?
The, the God said there are only He created everything, right? There's only He love more the human.
Mm-hmm.
There is should be like Christian, Muslim, whatever it is. So they're human.
Yeah.
So why for me it's like the Muslim one only go the heaven, other people they can't, never.
This is like the
You know that like
Muslim belief, right?
yeah, that's things people say. I don't know it's still writing in the Quran or not. I don't know.
No, if you go back to the basic things, what is what is of being a Muslim? What is Islam? What is being a Muslim? Right? Islam is a big thing. Islam is, I think Islam is not like like Muslim thing. What to be a Muslim is like you have some pillar, right? The first pillar is that um, prayer.
Yeah, it's like five things or so.
Five things. You need to perform prayers.
Zakat,
You do zakat on your wealth.
house,
Huh?
house, right? That's a house in the village. House.
Hajj.
Yeah.
Hajj if you have certain amount of money. Fourth is
You have to be have iman, right?
yeah there is la ilaha illallah. There is only one God, right? And the fifth one, Muhammad Sallam, is the last prophet, right? Something like that. Let me share. Let me check. Put your phone on the battery saving mode. On this mode if you don't have
Is
the
it working? I think.
It's working, yeah. It's working very well. Look, the five pillars of Islam are the declaration of faith, Shahada. First, you're gonna say La ilaha illallah. Then prayer. Second is prayer, Salah.
Zakat.
Third is charity, Zakat. Fourth is fasting during Ramadan, and pilgrimage to Makkah.
Makkah.
Hajj. These pillars are the pillars. Shahada, Salah, Zakat, Swam, fasting, and Hajj. These are the five pillars, right?
Yeah.
And then there is first when you say Shahada is La ilaha illallah. There is no God. Muhammad Rasulullah. There is only one God. And Muhammad Sallam is the last prophet, right? Muhammad Sallam is the messenger. So in this, you deny all the other gods. So all the Hindus, all the Sikh people, what they believe on their own God and this stuff,
Okay.
you deny them, right? That
Yeah.
there is no other God than only
religion, only
one Allah. And then the rest of the book, then you would come in the second part you come to this one that Muhammad Sallam is the last prophet, right? So then you have clashes here with Christianity, with Jews. That the Jews said no, he's not the last messenger, and we don't want believe him that he's the messenger. Our ancestor was the last messenger, right? And yeah, and then the Christianity said like Jesus is a God, right? He's a son of God. He's not God. And we
Yeah, but they now talk like with him like kind of God. Because when the Christianity go to the church, they always pray to the Son of the God, not a God. You know,
yeah, to the Jesus.
Jesus is their God. No, my question is,
Why they not gonna go to heaven?
yeah,
Why we go to heaven?
is it true? Like, is the religion said our religion said only Muslim can go to the heaven, even you did bad, good, like after all those things happen, and then you go one day in the heaven. The other people never ever, because they are.
No, they lose the chance. They don't have the ticket.
No, my
We have the ticket if we go. If we
No,
gonna
my-
in the first line or in the
okay,
last
my
line.
point of view is like, okay, we are lucky we born in the Muslim family.
Yeah.
Thanks to God. Okay. Who doesn't? Born.
No, I didn't watch the movie Wicked. What is it about?
Who doesn't born the religion of Islam, or not the born in the society? Who influenced to understand? Okay, this is not good. That's not bad. Okay. Like especially you talk about like North Europe. They are not way off far, but they're most like probably 95%. They are like Christianity, even they don't believe any religion.
Agnostic.
Okay, so then who never bring them religion to? Okay, that's good, that's bad. Who never meet there with people who bring religion in their whole life? At least someone bring them. Hey, you did these things wrong. You have to be that one. At least someone bring the message to them. So how they understand which is God, which is bad. Okay, the God said if your mind should need to understand, to research those things. But my other question is like who living in the jungle, who out of the society, if they have their own things, like Amazonia, they have like their own things, like they're living there. They have like too many islands. They're living their own way. They have no way, no sun, nothing. They still there. They're hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everything's difficult for me. Like if there are no believing things, but if you
But you know, it's the thing is that we don't have knowledge. So to be very honest, I think we don't have even 5% maximum. We don't know what we are praying. Like, what is the meaning of our praying?
yeah, we
No.
just do because our father did.
Yeah.
Our
And
parents tell.
I was talking with my friend. His name is Kami. He study religion like almost on daily basis, and a kind of his friend circle is also like the one that they want to study and they want to understand. And he watch and he consume like content which is like deep on religion. And the people have like a very huge knowledge, right? So what I was talking about.
That people go to the heaven, other people doesn't.
Yeah, my brother was saying to us that, hey, leave this, okay? It's God's choice. It's God hell and heaven. It's God's choice. If he said, okay, all Christian goes, okay, this Christian goes, this no goes.
Did talk about that before?
Yeah.
Ah,
And he
okay.
said that you don't have any things to say, okay? He said, okay, you goes to heaven, you don't go, okay, keep quiet.
I know that's like deep talk. You mean like even
But
though-
no, but my other brother, he has some knowledge. He said, no, you believe this, right? And he told you in the Quran.
for me it's unfair.
Okay, another thing, like, you know, those people that born in Amazon, they think it's Muslim duty that call it tabligh, and to go and talk to people and to deliver the message. If they become Muslim, okay. If not, you know what God says about people accepting Islam? Your duty is give them protection. Okay, this is the religion.
But the other religion is like